Hey guys, so this is just a really quick recipe, but I wanted to show you how I make my tuna. Look, these are the ingredients here. This is a recent brand in Barbados, but it comes in olive oil and it's really affordable. And it's white tuna. It's very good quality MP tuna. Then I've got some celery. I've got flavor pepper just because I have an onion. This recipe is a very simple recipe, but I've been many places at many gatherings and had many tunas, and I don't feel nobody could really beat my tuna. That's the truth. So I come to show you all how to make this today, okay? So this is about 2 tablespoons of chopped celery. Chop it finely. I'm just going to keep the top. If you want, you can put this in, and you can also use the leaves for a garnish, or you can put this in soup or something like that. But we're just going to chop this, and we're going to chop it together with this onion. I'm going to use, it's only 1 can of tuna. Actually, I'm going to make 2 cans so that this recipe will be easier. So 2 cans of tuna and 1 small to medium onion. And I'm going to chop that up. Think about how it's going to look. Like this? Good. Okay, so here I have the 2 cans of the tuna. And I left a little bit of the liquid in it, the olive oil liquid, because Hellmann's mayonnaise, which is my favorite mayonnaise, is a thick mayonnaise, and you don't want it to be so thick. You want it to be able to be spreadable for the bread, so this will help with that. So you drain it, but I didn't drain it completely. Then I have here half of the onion. I chopped it up with the celery, and I realized I only want to use half. And we're just chopping them together to make sure that they get fine enough. You have to think about the mouthfeel of things. Everything to do with vegetables is to do with mouthfeel. So a lot of times people don't like vegetables, and it all has to do with how it's been chopped. For tuna, you don't want it to be too big at all. So we're just trying to get it to mince it to a fine dice. And then we're going to add this to our tuna. So in all, as I said, about half of a small onion, medium to small onion, and the 2 tablespoons of celery, and that's going into our bowl here. This recipe is easy peasy lemon squeezy. The secret is quality mayonnaise and balancing your salt and pepper. I have a flavor pepper here. Alright, so I finally chopped my flavor pepper. We're keeping this video short. You already know what it looks like to chop up something, alright? And as I said, it's a simple little recipe. And now to this, for every can of tuna, you want to put 1 heaped tablespoon of mayonnaise. So pretend there's a tablespoon, and there's a heaped tablespoon, a little extra. Alright? That looks good there. And as I said, the quality of the mayonnaise is what makes the quality of the tuna. If you buy cheap mayonnaise, everything that you make with it is not going to come off. It's just not going to be the same. And see, as I said, if you were making this to put on crackers, you could drain it out right out so it would be a little bit drier. But since you are making it to grain bread, well, that's what I'm doing. I made it like this. And now I'm just going to get some salt and pepper. You know, people sometimes like to put... Hellmann's mayonnaise is usually pretty salty. So we're just going to be adding some freshly ground black pepper. And if you like me and you like heat, you can also add some homemade pepper sauce to this. We've got our black pepper in here. And trust me, it is just the quality of the mayo. And you want a little bit of crunch from the celery. That takes the tuna to the next level. Alright, so here we have it. And I'll show you it in one of my homemade buns in a minute. Okay guys, so I decided to plate this 2 ways for you. One in one of my homemade sweet buns with the black sesame seeds here. You know, we'll get there. I'll try to put some bread on the channel and different things eventually. And the other way I decided to plate it was with some vegetables. So you can make lettuce wraps or either with cucumber sticks and tomato. And the reason why I decided to do this was because I don't want my clients that are on a diet to quarrel with me too bad. So you guys look. Look. I put it with vegetables this time, alright? But yeah, so we have some of the nicest tuna paste you can make. Easy, 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 easy. So here, easy, 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 easy. So love you. Have a great day. Think positive thoughts, and I'll talk to you soon. Oh, and just a little bonus, you know, in a lot of hotels and stuff, when they don't know what to do with the leftover fish, like me, I would just warm this up and eat this, or you could warm it up in the air fryer, and it will get back some texture too, right? But when you might have leftover fish or something you don't know what to do, chop it up fine, and do this recipe that I just gave you. Chop it up fine, and do the recipe that I just gave you. Blessings. I tell anyone, this is what the hotels be doing. They call it tuna mayonnaise and this kind of mayonnaise and that kind of mayonnaise. They'll be chopping up a lot of old stuff and putting some mayonnaise with it. Did I say that? Oh shoot, it's a good thing that I'm not going on a play for no hotel job. They might not let me tell them what their secrets. But yeah, a lot of times with older things, that's what people do, make sandwiches and so on. So if you have some fish, like I made this fish last night, so to me this fish is just fine. But I'm saying, if you have some fish and you don't want it to spoil, you don't know what to do with it, or if you overcooked it and it's dry, chop it up fine and do this recipe. And make sure you have a good quality mayonnaise and not a mayonnaise that is too runny, right? Alright, bye! Hey guys, so just something I thought I would share. I'm going to be putting some surgical alcohol in this bottle with some lavender oil, and I'm going to be using it as a fabric refresher. You know, people buy Febreze and so on. Sometimes you want to do something your own way. Sometimes you want it to be fully natural, and sometimes you want to make sure that it dries out of the fabric quickly. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting this all together to make a little fabric refresher for my carpet, which I have outside in the sun. So I'm not going to put too much because it's just for one carpet. This is a bottle that you get from the $3 store. I'm making some lavender perfume here, right? And you know, of all the little oil things you buy and you put in your vehicle, I had one of those little oil dispensers, and the oil didn't smell like a thing. I couldn't smell anything. So I empty it out and I put some lavender oil with a little bit of a carrier oil inside of that oil dispenser. And my truck, when you turn on the AC and the thing smells so good. So it's a really cool idea to use lavender oil. Can you smell it? Yeah, it's really strong actually for those couple drops. And I don't think that it's going to discolor anything. But here we go. Quick and easy fabric refresher.